Proper Context Media, we back. You know what it is. We can't get to the root. It's only dedicated to the branches. Before we get started, I would like to give a shout out to my dog Cola. 3 years with Black Compass. Happy 3 year anniversary. Appreciate you, Big Speaker. You came into the game with big aspirations. I feel like you accomplished a lot of the things that you know what I mean, did in a short time. You didn't let the hate derail you. You did it in the right way. You worked hard. Just want to let you know I appreciate you. You inspire me. You taught me a lot of things. So appreciate you. Kings versus Queens. How y'all like it? Let me know in the comments how y'all like it. I liked it. I mean, I ain't feel like it was like the best card, but I mean, it kept me entertained. I felt like I spent $25 on a lot of other things that you know what I mean was way less. So shout out to URL. Shout out to Beasley, Smack, Chico, all of them. Shout out to Nunu. Shout out to Jay Mills, Jay Black. Jay Mills actually did a good job. I appreciated him up there. People in the comments was including me was talking about his suit. Um, but he did a pretty good job doing commentary. Appreciate you, Nunu. Nunu was up there fighting for her life, but she was getting jumped, but she was holding on. Appreciate you, Nunu. And shout out to Nunu, man. She been holding Surf down. Surf called into the spaces today. Salute him. She been holding Surf down. She been looking out for Surf. She been letting everybody know what's going on with Surf. Um, you say what you want about Nunu, and I used to, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even like Nunu. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't like how she said stuff about the fans and stuff like that. But I also understand that she's just protecting the brand in which what I mean she works for and that she loves and smacking bees and them as her brothers and she gonna go all out to protect the things that she loves, which everybody should do. I think I was just looking at it in the wrong way. And it took for me, to really like see what she be doing out here to really appreciate it. Honestly, it was at Civil War when I met her. I met her at Civil War, me and my wife, and I got a new respect for her, having a conversation with her. So salute to Nunu. Um, so Kings versus Queens, I give her probably like a 7 out of 10. Um, I feel like it was an okay card. It was, people came playing or whatever. But let's go ahead and get to it. Shuni. Salute Shuni. Hey Shug, you showed up playing. You had a good second round. I was trying to like it. Shuni was on. Salute Shuni. She been here from the beginning. One of the girls one of the women who really been putting on. I feel like due to past performances of her choking, it hasn't had her in the place where she needed to be. But seems like she's on a resurgence tour lately. Like even last year, she had a hiccup here and there, but Shuni has her resurgence has been very, very strong. Salute to you. She's been showing y'all that she's a legend. She here to stay. She ain't playing with y'all. I had her beating Suge all 3 rounds. I tried to get him the second, but I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, Shuni was shotgun to the shotgun to the back seat. All like she was you the baby lope with this shotgun go babysit. She was wilding. I had Shuni. It was a great battle. I mean, Suge was Suge, but Shuni just she wasn't playing. Shout out to Shuni. The crowd, I don't know what's wrong with this Atlanta crowd. Like y'all was, I don't know. I ain't like y'all. I ain't like y'all, G. I don't know. I ain't like y'all. But either way, I gave it to Shuni. Um, my dog DNA. I already know DNA one of my favorites. Get money, drink water. DNA showed that he just showed levels. Y'all keep on playing with DNA. Y'all keep on acting like y'all don't want to see him. Y'all keep on saying he born. He went up there. He was electrifying. He wild KC up. He fell. Shout out to DNA. He fell in the first round. Still got up a rebuttal. His own fall. I mean, DNA is a legend. He's man. Listen, if DNA is one of my top 5 favorites. He's definitely my Rushmore candidate. First ballot Hall of Famer. He's never cheats the game. He shows up every single time. What y'all don't know is behind the scenes that there would a lot of this stuff wouldn't even been going on if it wasn't for DNA. Like Summer Madness 2 sponsor here, DNA. Like a lot of stuff, DNA is. You know what I mean? He one of the goats. He's one of the pieces to this machine that makes it move. Salute to DNA. Um, you a legend, one of the best of all time. You already know you one of my favorites. I had you 3-0. Some people tried to get Casey that second. I had you 3-0. Twerking coffee. This is just a quick rundown because my co-host ain't here, so I'm gonna do a quick recap. Let's get into it. Twerk versus coffee. I felt Twerk turned coffee into a frappe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, coffee. I'm sorry. I love you. You are. Boy, you so fine. Boy. I got a weakness for dark skinned women. Boy, you are so fine. Listen, you got in your bag. I feel like it took you one round to kind of like really warm up. But once you got warm up, you was cooking. Like that second, I mean, people could make a case for you for that second. I gave it to Twerk 3-0, but coffee shook off that ring rust. I feel like the next person who stands in front of her is going to be in trouble. She had some very, very, very good bar. Um, she was punching. She had a couple of times where she was chain punching. She was angling. She was scheming. Like shout out to Coffee. She was fire. I felt like Twerk was just on another level. He was just Twerk. Um, Twerk been on the run. Twerk been trying to show that all of that choking and stuff is behind him. I feel like Twerk is finally understanding that when he's on 100, nobody could beat him. I feel like he's finally understanding that he's Kevin Durant. Like when Kevin Durant is healthy, he's the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? Twerk was on a different level, man. I feel like Twerk he's just a different breed. He's trying to show people he's the best in the world. And he is. When Twerk is on 100, I don't feel like anybody could beat him. So, I mean, salute Coffee. She was fire. I feel like the next person standing in front of her is gonna be in real trouble. But you know what I mean? I had Twerk 3-0. Phew, Clips and Jazz. Clips, what you be doing? Hey, yo, why you be showing up playing and all that? Like, we be knowing when. Come on, bro. Like, and then the second round when you tap Jazz, like she was talking or something. Smack that game. Like when you tap Jazz in that second and act like she was saying something or then turn to somebody and be like, "Hey, chill." What nobody talking Clips, bruh. Clips, you need to stop. You need to stop playing. I understand you're a busy man. You're wilding out. You got a lot of things going on, but come on, G. Come on, man. Like you showed up playing. Your last good battle was against Lou Castro or Yoshi, one of them. Like them two, like we haven't seen a very good Clips. Like you was okay versus anybody. Like, come on, man. Like, we need Clips. Like, stop. Don't be starting that playing around Clips like you was doing back in the day. Like, come on now, stop it, Clips. Like, you everybody has you as one of their ghosts. Everybody holds you in high esteem. It's time for you to start acting like it. LeBron don't show up playing around, shooting shots from half court. Like, come on, man. Stuff like, please, bro. Come on, man. Clips, you to go. I had Jazz. Jazz watched you. Like, you was good, but Jazz was just great. Jazz and Hustle is the best female battle rappers out. And like ever. I don't feel like it's no debate. I don't feel like it's no comparison. I love 40. I love E Hart. Like, I don't feel like it's no debate. I feel like Jazz and Hustle is 1A, 1B. Jazz, you showed up again. Very, very, very good performance against an opponent who everybody thought you was going to die to. You was not supposed to win. I had you win, especially that first. You went crazy in that first. What you went so crazy that Clips couldn't even get a reaction and he was upset. You know what I mean? I feel like Jazz continues to show that she's the female GOAT. Her and Hustle, and they continue in this part. They continue just keep putting separation between them and everybody else. Salute to you, Jazz. Let me get the Hustle. Let me get the Hustle on Rock. Tay Rock. Everybody knows Tay Rock, my favorite battle rapper of all time. To me, Tay Rock is the greatest battle rapper of all time. He's Michael Jordan. So if you feel like LeBron is that, well, he's LeBron. If you feel like Magic or Wilt or Kareem, he is the best. He's the best in the game. He's gave you consistent performances for 14 years straight. It was a time where everybody at Lux had gone. Mook was pursuing his music career. Everybody and Rock was here giving us performance after performance after performance, great performance. He never ducked no smoke. He always took top contenders. Like he is, Rock is the greatest of all time. The GOAT. URL gave him a cake, and you know what I mean, celebrated him. I appreciate that, but I feel like URL should have gave him a ring with 50 on it, plaque. But the NBA gave the 50 greatest players a jacket, and they, you know what I mean, ring and hung they thing, hung the joint, wrapped it, put it in the history book. I feel like Tay Rock needs that. He's been the logo, he's been the face of URL for so long, and he continues to give us great performance at a great performance. It's not a time where I could think where you is going to be like, oh well, what Tay Rock is going. We know what Tay Rock's showing us. Tay Rock is the same as going to, whether you like this performance or not. Every single time he showed up, every single time he didn't cheat the fans. He never cheated the game. Like it was no load management. It was nothing. He never took a day off. Never took a battle off. Salute to Tay Rock. He is the GOAT. He is the personification of hard work and the personification of consistency, especially in battle rap. Salute to you, sir. You are my favorite battle rapper of all time, and I feel like that you are the GOAT. And I do have you. I did have you 2-1, but hey, man. Boy, Hustle put blood in your mouth at first. It was like, hey, yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. That first was kind of like you and Chess all over again. Like, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Hey, Hustle was on your heels, folks. I ain't gonna lie, G. But, hey, Hustle, you and Jazz. I feel like you number one. Y'all might be 1A, 1B, but you definitely 1A. Best of all time. So we had the best female battle rapper of all time and the best male battle rapper of all time. Oh, shout out to Hustle because she also shows up time after time after time, continue to give us great performances. You can say what you want about her. She is the Hitman Holla performance. She is the Tay Rock of, you know what I mean, bars and consistency. I appreciate her. So I always felt like you and Jazz are the goats of this. Is no separate. It's far separation between y'all two, and the rest of the field. It was almost like, you know what I mean, when it was LeBron and Kobe, and it was, you know what I mean, it's like far separation before Kevin Durant came into his own. It was just them two, and it was way better. And it was just way better than everybody else. And that's how I'm feeling about you and Jazz. Y'all, just especially you. You just like you just way better than everybody else. Not even that. The aesthetics of it be looking like, man, the bars, the aesthetics of how she all big, and she be like, hey man, I don't know. Hustle, I've never seen nothing like it. You are great. I appreciate you showing up time and time again. I appreciate you giving I appreciate you giving Tay Rock his flowers. I appreciate you giving that him balloons and the cake. But come on, URL. You know he needed the plaque or a ring, change something, stop the URL. Like, come on, man, it's Tay Rock. Like, overall, it was a good event. I appreciated it. It was a lot of suicide bars, free to wave, man. All of this stuff been going on, man. You could tell battle rap needs to, sir. We miss you. Shout out to URL. Shout out to everybody who participated in Kings vs. Queens. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Like and subscribe. You know what it is. We can't get to the root. It's dedicated to the branches.